Chapter 1. Can mindfulness make you less anxious? Do you remember the last time you lay in bed overthinking something? Maybe you worried about an argument you had with a colleague or friend. You probably tried to stop yourself and you asked, "Why can't I let this go?" But this probably only made things worse. And then the next day, exhausted from lack of sleep, you felt even more upset. What can you do when it feels like your anxiety is taking over? And how can you address your problems without letting them overwhelm you? In Mindfulness, Oxford professor emeritus Mark Williams and journalist Dr. Danny Penman give us an answer. Mindfulness. Mindfulness is the process by which we acknowledge our thoughts and feelings without criticism. To be mindful, we need to live moment by moment and carve out time to check in with our thoughts. This can help mitigate our anxiety when things get overwhelming. To guide us in becoming more mindful, Williams and Penman give us various meditation exercises. Meditation is a practice of mindfulness that encourages us to focus on one thing at a time. Through this actionable guide, you'll learn the skills to meditate and understand the theory behind mindfulness. And you'll achieve a new sense of control over your emotions. Key idea. When we are mindful, we acknowledge our thoughts and emotions. As of 2011, Penman and Williams estimated that around 10% of the population could expect to become depressed in the coming year. And every decade since the 1950s, anxiety levels have continued to rise dramatically among young people. To address problems like these, we need to feel in control of our emotions. In other words, we need to become more mindful through practices like meditation. Meditation requires you to set aside time to become aware of your emotions, either through breathing exercise or thought exercises. This way, you can notice what thought patterns might be exacerbating your anxiety. Key idea. Mindfulness can lead to a happier and healthier life. There are consistent empirical data that mindfulness can make you healthier and happier. These benefits have been studied at institutions like the University of Oxford, the University of Toronto, Cambridge, and at the UMass Medical Center. For example, studies show that mindfulness can curb depression just as well as antidepressants. It can increase memory and mental stamina, and some research shows it can reduce the impact of serious conditions like cancer and chronic pain. People who practice mindfulness can also strengthen their immune systems to fight off cold, flu, and other diseases. In the next chapters, you'll learn, step by step, how to integrate mindfulness and meditation into everyday life.